Alright, hi guys, welcome to this week's video. I actually did not film an intro for this video, so I thought I would do it now. I am going to take you guys through my current bullet journal, which today is Friday when I'm filming this, and you guys seen this video on Sunday. I finished it today, so this is literally on the ball. And then introducing you guys to my new bullet journal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's continue on. I am showing you guys my old bullet journal and then my new bullet journal. I haven't quite finished this bullet journal yet, but I'm going to do a whole flip through of this bullet journal now, and then I'm going to show you guys what I've done set up in my new bullet journal later on. So this is just a random notebook I was given 5 years ago, I think. At the very front it says 15th of July 2012, so this is what I started on. I can't remember what I did here, but I made a mistake because I glued them together. So we've got my hello page, 2017 journal, 2016 is over, it's time to do something different. My goal is to complete this journal. It might not be every week or day or month, but I'm going to try. Goals for this year: move out, change jobs, get more YouTube subscribers and be happy. Firstly, I think the only thing out of these I've done is change my job. I think I've also got more YouTube subscribers than I had at the beginning of the year, but yeah. This is my index page. As you can see, it's very messy. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I basically started it on this page, made that, and then realised that I hadn't left enough space for the index again, so I moved them over to this page and settled it like this. This is a key I made that I never followed, by the way. I wanted to colour code it all, but never did it, so. One thing I'm going to say is straight off the bat, I did not follow the generic bullet journal setup. I just sort of went in straight ahead. I made a blank page here, which I ended up putting things in fountain pen when I found a fountain pen that I had and I wanted to test it out and see what it was like. I made them all like this. I made it also like a 2016 at a glance. I started this bullet journal in 2016, like the end of 2016, so I wanted to do like a monthly review of 2016, so I just made all these things up, like January, Alan Rickman and Dave Barry died, stuff like I went to Soccer Aid, bought a new car, the Olympics, my cousin's wedding, went to Italy, you know, just random bits. And then I decided I'd make a weekly planner. So this is week 1, 26th of December to the 1st of January. So this is when I officially began my bullet journal. Obviously my writing's never been that great and it's still not that great, but so I started doing this key, which I gave up on. So this is my first weekly. We've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did my 6 days and then a Sunday in here. This is probably the downside to using a aligned notebook. But when I first began to do this, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I just sort of used the lines as a guide. But to be fair, these days I don't really use them as a guide anymore. So at the beginning of the year, so in December, I had 214 subscribers. Twitter followers 664, Instagram followers 196. It's now the end of October. I've got about 249 subscribers on YouTube. My Twitter followers have stayed pretty much the same. I think I've got 668 or 9. And then my Instagram followers have got 100. Oh, I've got about 200 I think. Just over 200 I think. But yeah. At the beginning I thought I would do like a video to-do list, but to be fair I have them all on my phone, so I don't really do it like this anymore, like filmed, edited, go live. So this is January 2017, obviously because I started it at the end of December. I decided to do this. I don't really know why I wrote it like this, but I did. My word of the year is goals. Again, don't really know why. Another weekly At this point, I was really proud of this spread when I first did it, but now it looks really tacky. But I really liked the different colours. That'd be nice to begin with. Another weekly, and then that's all of January. I didn't really know how to set it up, so I ended the month here, like not continuing it on to the next month, or not continuing the week. This is also how I originally did my trackers. Don't know why, I just thought that was how you meant to do them. Look how small those numbers are, if you can even tell they're numbers. Can you tell they're numbers? I don't know. I decided for this month that I would write my January favourites down here. These are usually what I used to do for YouTube. Hopefully this is my first like February at a glance page, like a first month at a glance page, where you know you have the calendar down here. I think this is probably the first month I actually followed the whole system as well. So yeah, I also tried to do the Pound Me challenge in February, obviously failed. I only did it 4 days. I hated how messed up this was, but at this stage I didn't really know what I was doing, so it's all different sizes and messy. Got a weekly here, and then I've got a collection here, TV shows before the end of 2017. I actually hated how this page looked, so I redid it later on. I actually quite like this weekly setup, but it wasn't good for me because I would never fill out these stuff and just would not do it. You can see like I started doing makeup used here as well, which comes into play later on. I tried to do outfits, but I'm just not good at logging that. Here it's weekly again, this format, but again would never use this because it changes a lot in the UK, so it's unpredictable. Oh, it's like a mini tracker. Trying instead of monthly, I decided to do it weekly. It sort of worked, but sort of didn't work, so I took away that. And then we've got another weekly, some of the week that did not stay. I started doing my followers here. Tried to do like a mini mood tracker here too. That failed as well. And this is like my first future log, which is from March to August, where I just use this page to put down like important dates, like birthdays and holidays, and like personal things, etc. We've got a washi tape collection page here. Workout cat tracker. I was really good at this, and then I started running, and so I stopped using Vloglates and Sun Rebel, and it was all other. I just phased out a little bit of doing it. I also hated how I did it as well, so hated it. So that's that. We've got my first sleep tracker. Didn't set it up correctly. I should have done it the other way around. So, but oh well. I think this was part of that little plan of me thing. So I've got the alphabet and how I write every day. For work, I went to Milan, so I did like a little mini business trip for the 2 days I was in Milan for. Oh, dailies. I think this is probably my first set of dailies where I did for that week. Got Thursday and Friday here, and then I also done like my daily routine, which is another plan with me thing. I tried to do like my alphabet. I was looking at alphabet and trying to make my writing a bit better. More dailies, song of the week. That didn't last very long. When another week dailies, also year in pixels. I don't know what was wrong with this layout. I just sort of forgot about it because it was in the middle, and I'll just forget to go back to it. Dailies. Oh, part 1, week 10, part 1. Basically, so this is like me not knowing how to transition to months. So I did the first part separately in February, and then weekly, March, gratitude log, fair enough, tracker, sleeping habits. Oh, my first makeup to be used tally. Interesting. Weekly, dailies, weekly, dailies, TV shows. This is the spread I used more, so I keep this one up to date. Here we've got my step tracker, so everything I get from my Fitbit goes on here at the end of the day or the next day. So the ones that are all blanked out are days where I've not worn my Fitbit, which has been quite rare. Dailies, March notes, weekly, dailies. I actually quite liked how I did these dates here. Films I have watched this year. This is also another spread that I keep up to date. The last film I watched was on the 21st, which was Geostorm, which is really good. Weekly, moved the Sunday to down here, so these were more spread out and an easier size. Oh, okay. I forgot I did the tapes like this. Just trying new things out, always. Yep, this is my April at a glance on YouTube tracking, so I tried to do it here too. Still wasn't that great at using this. I kept on forgetting to use it. My April tracker, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube as well. Sleeping tracker, makeup tracker for April. There we go. This is beginning to be a little bit more interesting. March to April. Yep, more dailies. I tried to do a timeline, failed. Didn't really work out. Again, these are some like ideas for healthy food and snack, like healthy options for food. Here, I messed up. I put March instead of April, but oh well. What can you do about it? April, Harry Styles Summer Times, that's when that came out. So it was around this time where I started planning me moving out, which I haven't done yet. But this is all the stuff that I need, that I must buy when moving out. Like just stuff that I'll need that I don't have. 17 to finish in 2017. What have I finished in these? I honestly have not finished many of these at all. Like I finished liquid foundation and concealer and that's about it. So that's embarrassing, so bit of a fail. Homeware essentials, so another one about what I would need to buy. Well, I think I made a mistake here, so I glued these together. Oh, here we go. Asada Rebel 28-day life and transformation. Didn't keep up with this. I only did the first 3 days. So that's a fail. Another weekly, daily, YouTube 30-day challenge. This was me thinking that one of these months I would do a video every day on YouTube. I haven't decided when I'm going to do it yet. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to end up doing it in March, just so that I can do it like, do like a wordplay of my surname being Marsh. Weeklies, dailies, weeklies, dailies. Same deal. We got to May. First time I've done like a hello page for it. Video planner, again. I also decided this month to do a May expenses planner, but didn't really keep up with that. The habit tracker is the same, the stats are the same. I changed up my sleep tracker this month. Thought I'd be a little bit creative. Hated how I did it, so I've never done it again. Like I did it in hours rather than the actual time I slept. Well, but I put the time I slept here, but the hours along here, it just didn't make sense. Makeup tracker. Nothing interesting. So I went away to Windsor for this week, or for this couple of weeks or something. I don't know what happened here, but I decided I wouldn't do like a full weekly like these. I would do something like this. I'm not really too sure why. It didn't really work, but Harry's album's out. Decided to do a lyric page of what makes me beautiful. I think I've moved the Sunday over here now instead of over here. So we've got a weigh-in, which again never completed. Also, that is awful. Weeklies, dailies. I mean, weekly. Moved my Sundays back over to here again. See, I was very indecisive around this time. Dailies. Another future log for September to December. I think it was because I had something, I had to put in something, so I had to make it. Fitness progress. Oh, blank page. Did not progress with that. Makeup log and activity. I decided I would make some spreads about my makeup and how long I've had them, so I would use them, but it didn't really plan it out very well. So this is June. So May was very heavy on 1D, so that's why I said goodbye 1D, because in May, like, all 4 of them did stuff in May, so it was kind of crazy. So this is in June, what's happening. Started doing my video due here. Still doing a video planner, but I think I stopped. This month was a bit of a fail for me because I broke my finger, that finger here, right there. So I kind of couldn't write anymore. So June. So yeah, I sort of failed. Because I think I broke my finger on like the 18th or around that period of time. Again, see, nothing. Yep, so I think it was on the 16th I broke it, but yeah, see, didn't finish it. Empty. Tried again, some more longevity, but with bronzers and brushes this time. Weekly, daily, weekly. This month was different because I did the Rock Your Handwriting Challenge. So I used my dailies as well to make the handwriting thing. I did Plan Me too, so I did like 2 challenges. So Friday the 16th, mini break, I fractured my finger, right hand ring finger. I think I did it on the Thursday evening because I went to work on Friday. My finger, it was like double the size. It was insane. I've never seen anything like it. I went to A&E and they basically told me I fractured it and I couldn't do anything for like 6 weeks. And then, so yeah, I basically did nothing for the rest of June. And then in July, this was me trying to write again. I changed up my month at a glance, did personal and YouTube so I could separate them there. Got rid of the YouTube tracker planner thing, page thing. Got my habit tracker, stats, sleeping tracker, pretty much the same thing again. I tried to do this challenge which I completed, yeah. Well, I basically did nothing that week apparently. Okay. My birthday. Whoop whoop. Weekly. Oh, I changed up my weeklies. So that was all on one page. And then bits down here. Because I realised, like, as I showed you just here, I wasn't filling up the spaces. I also changed it here too, didn't I? So I removed them all to be bigger, got rid of like the extra space down here, like the notes thing. That didn't work for me either, so I changed to this weekly. So I had like my weeks here, my to-dos next week, and then calendar. This works more for me because I don't really have much to put in for each day. So this was my Couch to 5k progress. I'm sure you guys all know I did the Couch to 5k in the summer, completed it, did quite well. Another challenge that I didn't complete but I am doing currently, so it's still working. Weekly, then we're in August. Again, personal YouTube, all still the same, tracker. I ordered the handwriting challenge for this month too, and the digital verse challenge this month, which I loved. I loved doing this every day. It was quite fun. I did this up until the 21st. I don't know why I stopped. I think I went somewhere and just never picked up again. Weeklies, a challenge I had to do weekly, plungers, another song lyric but for the second one, which is Gotta Be You. I used a lot of space in August because of these challenges. I made my dailies into pages instead of. And then September. September's a bit of an interesting one as well because I went on holiday halfway through this, so I changed it up how I did it. So I got my tracker, I changed to doing dots instead of squaring it off. Got my trackers, like a main month tracker. Also, I hated how I did this, but I wanted something different, so I thought I'd try it out. It's very messy, not a fan. So this is now my Corfu journal. So I went to Corfu, this is what I did. So like a 1 line per day, so what I did each day. Oh, my flight details and my packing list. Oh. And then I did daily pages for each day rather than layout. So dailies all the way through. And then I came home in September, back to normal straight away, and I started a new job as well, which was very scary. Yep, and then we went to October, which is the current month I'm in right now. So yeah, you can see how I progressed. I love having these pages to break up each month. I like having my life and YouTube bits down here. I just do a quick brief of what's happening, and then a quick YouTube what videos are due on here, which is also great. For my tracker, I still basically track the same sort of stuff using dots. I haven't filled this one out obviously because it's not the end of the month yet, but getting there. This is also something I've been newly introducing, which is overall monthly trackers. I need to clean my bedroom twice a month, clean the bathroom twice a month, or at least twice a month, clean washes once a month, and then change bed sheets at least twice a month. Going back to this way of doing my sleeping tracker, I just find it the most useful page, way of doing it. Yeah, this is all still the same. This month I tried to do a mood tracker for this month. I'm not a fan of how it looks, so I won't continue on next time. For this month I also started to do this, so I just tried it, progress thing. So yep, I also like how I've done these weeklies now. This is the way I'll probably do them for a long time until I get bored. But yeah, I like how, so I got a couple of lines for that one. To-dos next week. And then my dailies are just whatever my dailies are. So another weekly. Dailies. Oh, this is where my pen colour changed. Oh, did I love a little thing because it's Halloween soon. Now, let me show you guys something. There's not much left of this page, of this at all. There's not many at all left. But I didn't want to waste all of this page, paper. So I've decided I would set up November in this book. So yeah, I've set it up. So I've got November, the end of this bullet journal, my life, YouTube, trackers, sleeping habits, my makeup for the month with perfume added to it, which is a new one for this. My speech shred it progress, my first weekly, and yeah, then there's the monthly, because it's the Monday of the week. So yeah, I've only got like a couple more pages. Like, I think next week will probably be the last week in this bullet journal. So that leads us on to the next one, which is, I think this is a moleskin one. It's got my index page with 2 spare pages for any more stuff in here. I've got my future log for, well, up until October next year. 18 things to do in 2018. I haven't obviously set this up yet because I haven't moved over to this bullet journal yet. My mood tracker. There's 2 squares for each day, morning and afternoon, or morning and evening. Cleaning plan. I'm not going to set this up until I move out of the house. When I move into my new place, I will set this up, because I don't know what the plan is yet. Instead of adding these stats to each month, like I did in my old bullet journal, I've set them up individually. So Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, so I can see them all in like one place, see it increase or decrease, and be interesting. This also, I'm going to do something different here, which is a period tracker. I have just realised I haven't put the numbers down here, but that's okay, because you sort of know what the numbers are anyway. Step tracker, I'm going to keep this up for sure. I loved having a step tracker in my old bullet journal, so definitely interested in that. Wish list, this is stuff that I want to buy that is too expensive, and then I can like save up to get it. I've got a bill tracker. I don't know what they are going to be yet, so I haven't built this out yet either. 10k tracker, hopefully in the new year, when it gets light again, I'm going to do a 10k thing like I did the couch to 5k. I'm going to do like the 10k version of that. And then annual trackers, these are things that I want to track annually, like it could be something like cleaning or like clearing out stuff, you know, stuff that it doesn't fall in monthly or daily stuff, like cleaning, or like having a massive like wardrobe clear out, or removing everything from cupboards and putting them back in again, cleaning out the fridge, cleaning out the oven, all those mundane tasks, blah 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 blah. Go in here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 spare pages for any more trackers I think of. And then we're going to start November continued here. And then, yeah, that's it. That, my friends, are my 2 bullet journals. I'm very excited to move to my new bullet journal. A bit daunting. It is smaller, which I'm a bit worried about, but we shall find out how I do with it. That is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, my throat is a bit sore. I went to a concert last night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.